Hi, folks. You are watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media, all of our channels and networks. I'm Mike Morales here in the seat of the San Gabriel Valley, and this valley here, and that guy out there is.
Good Falconer in wet Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're having some rain finally,
Oh,
right?
oh my goodness.
I'm hoping that it somehow makes a dent in our, perennial drought that we're in.
Yes, sir.
But the mountains are getting a lot of rain, so that's always good. Speaking of which, not that this means anything, it's a non sequitur, but we have today a beautiful Blanco tequila that we are kind of anxious to try. It's called Monita Tequila. This is an interesting brand because it is, I know that Skip has been doing some background checking on this, and oh, look at that. I've got some
bubbles.
Yeah. Right now, it's got, an interesting look. There's an interesting story behind it, but as usual, we are going to taste this juice first. Then we're going to give you all the ins and outs, and we'll give you the number of the gnome, the distillery, and who's responsible for making this, because it's an interesting brand. What you did some work on why is it called Monita? Because the owner's not, her name isn't Monita, right?
The owner's name is Sarita Braxton, and it's named after her mother.
Oh, her mother's name was Monita. Okay.
Her mother's name was Monita, and I guess she passed away, and wow. She wanted to remember her mother. I guess they went out and drank margaritas together at some point, back in the day. And wow. This is in memory of her mother.
Oh, how cool.
It's female, Black owned.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
but is the juice any good? That's what I want to know. So yes. I'm going to take my Stasso Jarrito. I'm going to pour some of this Blanco in here as we normally do.
And I'm going to take my Glencairn.
As he normally does.
As I know.
And we're gonna taste the juice, tell you all the ins and outs. I can tell you that from the bottle, I mean, it's just pristine. It looks like a big bottle of water is what it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
So let's see what we got here. I don't know if you guys can see that on my ring light is directly on it. Oh yeah. Are you getting some nice legs and tears there, Skip?
Well, it's slow, and yes, there they go.
Wow, these are thick too.
Yeah, they are. She says there's no additives.
Yeah, they made mention of that on their website and also on their Instagram. If you've never heard of this tequila, check her out on Instagram. She's got several posts on there explaining the tequila and where it comes from, and what it's good for, what they use it for, and on the website there are even some endorsements from I don't know much about Sarita. It doesn't say that she's a doctor, but her endorsements come from doctors.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I love the legs and tears. Very
nice, man. They're very, very nice.
And you know what? It's pretty shiny too, isn't it?
Yes.
For no additives, sometimes people add, some companies will add some glycerin other than what occurs naturally in a Blanco, and but this one behaves, very shiny. The glycerin does give it a shine to it. As well as some sweetness, but I'm not detecting any.
Yeah.
When I opened the bottle, all I got was citrus notes is what I got.
Yes.
Just a hint of alcohol at the bottom of the glass.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, not a lot.
Not much at all.
I don't know if it's taking a little bit its own sweet time to open up. It's it's a bit muted. All I'm getting is just a little bit of alcohol, and it's like there's some fruitiness that wants to come through, but it's not coming through yet.
Yeah, it's very muted.
Yeah. Again, not a bad thing. It's just some of these tequila. Now these are, to be fair, we just broke the seal off of these. They've been sitting on my living room floor for a few weeks.
In my cabinet, a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've had probably tail end of 2022 up to beginning of 2023.
Oh, when it opens up, I get some of the citrus notes.
Is it lime or is it like grapefruit?
It's more grapefruit. Yeah.
Oh, now it's opening up on this side for me. I almost got a hint of anise, just almost.
There is.
But it's just real slight. It's more of the citrus is what I'm getting. See, it takes a little while to open up, folks. This thing's been sealed, and even though it's at room temp, it's got to breathe. It's like a wine. It's got to breathe, folks. See, it's more citrus in the center of the glass.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And for me, it's like a lime, somewhere between lime and grapefruit.
It's more limey now for me.
Okay.
It started out kind of grapefruit, but now it's evolving into like lime.
It's opening up, and it just, frankly, it's going to take a while, and we try not to keep these videos too long, although sometimes we go 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
But I say, you want to dive in?
So we taste it? Yes,
let's taste it.
Yes.
Here we go. Mm. 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 Oh, wow. Mm. 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 That was a surprise. Wow. Okay, that was only our first pass, folks. I mean, usually, but on the first pass, what'd you get?
I got some pepper up front. There is a nice, the finish is very, very nice. I got kind of some anise right here.
Like to the rear of your palate?
Like, rear.
Yeah. With me, I got a little bit of the sweetness that you normally get from an agave, but it's immediately overtaken by that white pepper, that pepper explosion.
Yeah.
But the sweet, before that, it went sweet, then it went completely like citrus on me.
Yes.
And then at the middle of the tongue toward the rear, I got all the pepper. I didn't get any anise on the intake, but I got more of the lime zest. It was almost a little bit like orange. So for me,
yeah,
like like an orange blossom or something like that. But I think it needs a second pass. It does.
Yes. Yeah.
That first one's always a little sketchy. Mm. 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 Very citrus forward.
Very citrus. That time I didn't get a lot of pepper.
Yeah, well, we've acclimated.
Pepper came on the center of my tongue this time.
Oh, okay. Not at the beginning?
Not at the beginning.
Because you're sensitive to that pepper, because you get that pepper right up front, where I get some sweetness.
Right up front. And the sweetness is in the rear.
Well, also at the sides of the tongue, sometimes when you let it roll off your middle of the tongue to the sides and underneath, I get a lot more of the citrus. It's somewhere between, now it's on the nose, it was more like grapefruit for me, but on the tongue and on the follow through, it was more of the lime
Yeah.
and almost orange, like an orange blossom and a natural orange. And the reason I say that is because we have a lemon orange tree out in the backyard, so I know exactly what they smell like, the blossoms and all that. Even the leaves, the orange oil, you know what that smells like and feels like on your tongue. It's got great body too, man.
It does. It does. This is a good tequila.
Yeah. Let's give the folks the ins and outs. What was the number of the distillery that you found?
1439.
Okay. This is an interesting. The background on this is that the creation of this tequila, and they give credit to this company. 1439. It's imported by Sarita Braxton, Maryland, in the United States. Let's see, produced and bottled by Proveedora y Procesadora de Agave Tres Hermanos. So that's the actual name of 1439. Again, it's a 80 proof, 750 bottle.
Yep.
The interesting thing is on the website, and I found this while we were doing some background checking. This particular tequila is they give credit to the company that makes it. It's called Tequila Mexico Spirits, and who they are is they're a private label company. They're a full service company that they take care of your branding and concept to packaging. They take care of the paperwork, export and import advice. So that's their job. That's what they do, is they make private label tequilas, mezcals, and ready to drinks as well, RTD. So that's who they handle. This is our blue agave for tequila, grows in Jalisco, and is selected, harvested, and distilled based on your personal taste by following traditional processes and ensuring high production standards. So that's, they basically give the customer what he wants or she wants, but I gotta hand it to Monita and Sarita. She's got some high standards where her tequila is concerned.
Man, because the finish, I'm still, the finish is still there.
Yeah, this is a long, it's a long lingering finish. I don't know about you. I'm ready to just give this one a brand of promise nominee.
Yes.
In the Blanco category. I'm gonna have to send you one of these. I'm gonna check and see if I've got this in the and the ice cream stick.
Well, we're just gonna put it up like this and
we can do that too. Yeah, we can.
Brand of promise.
This is a brand of promise. I'm trying not to get the shine on it, but here we go. There it is. Brand of promise nominee in the Blanco category. That's Monita Tequila. Go check her out on Instagram. Lots of information on the Instagram. It's really neat that she did this for her mom. Apparently, she was a great lady. And I can't now. Skip, do you know if she's coming out with a reposado and a
it says she's
in Blanco right now?
And Yeho.
Wow,
so this is very new. This is very
well, probably only available in Maryland. But I would check out the website, see if you can get it. It's very worth getting, because if you guys are a Blanco fiends like I am, I drink Blancos all day long. I prefer them over if I had a choice. This is a solid Blanco.
Yeah,
very solid.
And Mike, I would do a nice margarita with this too.
Oh, it would shine. You know what it would shine in, because of the citrus that we were getting. I'd say a Paloma.
Okay.
I'd say your classic Paloma. Be great with a sangrita. If you guys do sangrita, if you know what that is, or if you have your own recipe for sangrita, if you do, send it to us, because I love homemade sangritas. I'm a big fan of, because everybody, it's kind of like a pumpkin pie or pecan pie. Everybody's got a different recipe and they all taste great. But it's the same thing with sangrita. Everybody's got a certain recipe and way of making it, and they all taste different and they all taste really good. even restaurants in Mexico. I was lucky enough to visit in last November with another brand, and we had sangrita. I haven't had a homemade sangrita in Mexico in I don't know how long. Oh my God, you drink that all day long. You know, I would. In fact, I would probably drink it more than I would drink the tequila if it was a great sangrita. But anyway, that's our take on Monita tequila. Go find it, and if you've had it, I want you to subscribe. First of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all of our social channels. Leave us a comment. Let us know. We're going to get better at getting back to your comments a lot sooner now. And if you've had it, what are you doing with it? You know, what cocktails are you making? And I know you're a big margarita guy, so I know. I know that Skip will probably do a margarita or Paloma and put that on his Instagram so you can, you know.
However, this is very good meat.
Yeah.
Without a thing.
Without a thing. This is really, it's a solid Blanco, folks. I'm telling you, this is. I wouldn't sleep on this one. I know it's not fancy. You know, it comes in a. I've seen this bottle before. It's a stock bottle. I've seen it come out of Mexico before. But you know what? What counts is she's not hiding she's not hiding anything. Everything's
inside.
Yeah, it's inside, and you can see how clean it is. So I would source it. I would get it for you guys because you'll thank me later. You'll thank Skip later, that's for sure. But that's our take on Monita Tequila. I'm Mike Morales here in Southern California. That guy out there is
Skip Falconer in Los Angeles, California.
You have been watching and listening to Sipping Off the Cuff on Tequila Aficionado Media. All of our channels and networks. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a comment, give us a like, because that helps on the algorithm. It gets it out there to fellow tequila aficionados. And whatever you do, tomar sabiamente.
Sip wisely.
All right, cool.
This is good.
Yes, yes, it is. Oh, did I finish this? Wow. I hit the wrong button, apparently. Okay. Yeah. Let me. Okay, well, it's still recording. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently, wait a second. Oh, here it is. Let me stop this now. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Please be sure to visit our website at tequilaaficionado.com to get your free subscription to our magazine, download past issues, check out our branded merchandise, or get yourself equipped with the best tequila glassware for your sipping style. As always, sip wisely.